Morning, everybody. Hope you're all alright. Right, Sunday morning. Whip Bond, 68 Bond, 875. So, a bit of a video for you. I'm going to just go around a few bits I've done. I've took interior out, stuff like that, so I'm going to show you that. I'm basically getting Jester all monocoque works on body and stuff, and we've got a name for it. The car's going to be called the Red Baron, and name was put forward by somebody on a comment, and I thought, pretty good. I like that, so that's where we're going. So that's where it's going to be. Right, going back to the car, you're all aware it's going to get restored, but it's one of my own personal cars, so it's not a job to shop. But I'll just keep chucking a bit of time in here and there when I can, and condensing it into videos for you. I mean, it's probably worth putting it on because there's very little on these cars, and I have noticed of late that there's quite a few. What is it? There's quite a few of them popping up. I've seen about 3 or 4 pop up recently. Whether they find owners, I don't know. I think I saw, might have been one at Bonds, someone at Bond sites. I think I saw a couple of cheap and somebody were after 300 quid a piece. Whether somebody will buy them and tackle them, I mean, people who know them might be just getting, well, they might be a bit long in tooth now, but a bit of encouragement if I chuck some interesting stuff on this, onto the site, onto my channel, it might help them a lot. It might give them an idea and spur them on a bit, because I think they're quite quirky, and I think they're a realistic restoration. I mean, if you've got to do a bit of plating right subframe, like on top of spring mounts and stuff like that, which I've got to do on this, it's not an overcomplicated job, as you'll all see if you do follow on and see what I do and stuff like that. So, but probably best bet, I just grab my camera now. I'll show you around inside, just basically how I've ripped it out. I mean, it was a bit unbelievable, some of the stuff they got away, but what I'm finding interesting on this car, just stuff like the channels like this and like these alley doors, it's all pretty straightforward to make some up to work in it. That's what I like about it. It's like with window seals and stuff like that. They're all readily available, you know, there's not a problem with it. So, I mean, it's probably going to help people out that. And so, what am I trying to say to you? I'll tell you what I'm trying to say to you. I'm trying to say what people might think is complicated, I'm going to try and simplify it for you. So, few changes going off on my channel, as people who follow me know, you know, but YouTube's going to be a big part of it. I'm going to try and educate you, but with this car, I'm going to try and educate you how to do a restoration of sensible money, which, to be honest, is it's getting hard to do nowadays. So, let me grab camera, as I've just said. Let's show you right inside. There's a few other bits and pieces, and one that can't see it creeping by me, Manx. I don't know if you can see it. She don't normally come that near, this Manx cat, but you might see her in video anyway. But so I'll show you inside, show you what's going on. Anyhow, come on, let's carry it on from here. Cheers. Right, carrying on. I mean, let's start on outside. This crack here, right, obviously, all this plexiglass or whatever they call it, it's all obviously got to be changed. All this seal's available. You'll be able to buy this lace, you know, so, but I'm sure that crack won't in, but obviously it's just deteriorated. I mean, well, it's been in since, I mean, I can't believe how thin it is, really. But we might do an improvement on that area. But obviously we're not glazing it. Definitely not glazing it. I mean, probably could glaze the doors because, I mean, I could get laminate and put that in if I could get it. I mean, I know some lads who could polish my edges and would make things a little bit better. But obviously, I ain't got a prayer whip back because these are aware it'll be longer here than there. I've probably mentioned this before to you now. Show you from here. Everything's stripped out in here. Now, obviously, this backrest alley, and so are these quarters. I mean, I'll show you from inside. I've got all the interior, everything's right. I mean, this headlining, it's like got pleating in it. Like got a vein down it, like a tree, like bark. Now, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get that. Even if I've got to get it from States, they'll have something like it. Now, let's come in. I mean, straps off this door, so luckily I'm in a situation where I can't open the door right round like that to get in it. Now, I've been messing about in here, as I've said. So obviously this is all the monocoque all here, and comes through tunnel and mounts front end. Now I've got a few ideas for what I'm going to do here, because I think I can make that a little bit more rigid, but you'll see. I mean, these amaze me here. These are they're obviously steel. I'm presuming they are. I mean, I've got to get right into it, you know, because it's the carrying seat, and work out what's what. And they obviously tie up to the sill, I would imagine. But this aluminium's bonded onto here. Now, somebody dragged it up here. Now, that had taut interior, which I can put right. I've mentioned before that I'm going to get it. So, obviously, they've obviously got a, what is it? They've obviously been big in aluminium fabbing, because obviously doors are alley, you know, they must have had all the gear for it, Bond. So, but you'll see what I do here and how I do it. This is like delaminating here. All little bits like that I'm struggling to get up, bleeding out, and all delaminating, so that'll all have to be redone. These are all the bits that when they say these cars dip, I've heard people mention it in the past, cause it to dip, but we'll get all this dash out for simple reason being, try and get down again. Right, now I'm going to get this out. There's a couple of bolts here, and then there's a couple come down onto here. I've seen them at back. I'll be able to get in, I'll probably drop column. And then that's out, and then all that can be fully refurbished. I'll show you how to refurbish that 120%, and we'll make that as new. I mean, it has an interior lighting. I don't know if that's standard or whatever, if people want to tell me. I mean, we've got a washer thing here, obviously wiper motors there. I'm pretty sure all this will work, but I don't think at the moment I've got a ground. Now, if you look here, you might be able to, can you see it barking headlining? Now, headline ain't going to be difficult. We'll just sew another one. Now, I can sew, I can do that job, and I'll show you. And I'll show you with all these bits, because I'm probably going to have to stitch all original stuff, because the seats are excellent. You know, they just need restitching, a few little repairs. Well, we'll just go over everything. But I've had the ignition out, because I thought I'd got no... I was just basically shifting around wiring to see what needs doing and what doesn't need doing. I found this heater matrix, which I basically can't get my head around. Obviously, gear lever C solid, which I wouldn't have thought it's a big job. But we'll get rested carpets out, and over a period of time, as I said to you earlier, we're going to strip it down and do it. If you look on bonnet here, you can see these great horrible ripples in here. Now, what that is, same, there's one goes through here. I'll lift that up a bit if I can get my hand in. Somebody's, for some unknown reasons, put this reinforcing in. Well, obviously, what's happened here, that's got no paint on. Well, that's just started rusting underneath, and that's caused your problem, which can be put right. Under here, once nose cone's off, should be straightforward. But my aim and intention is to try and do it on a ridiculously low budget, to show you how much fun you can have with something. Restoring. I know I've got facilities, and I know that's what you're all going to say, but trust me, I've even managed to locate a couple of numbers here so I can refurb number plates. Now, this is obviously off a Mini. I think I've mentioned it before, but some people might just be tuned into what I do, and they obviously mounted this heater on. Well, I don't know if it's just a blower, but obviously they've cut grill. So I think what we'll do here with this being caught Red Baron, I think we'll build a bit of a unique grill to it. So some might not like it, but some might like it. So that's the heater unit there. Well, it's just rotted out. It's just fell apart. So I don't know what it's off. But what looks an horror story, you'll be amazed at what I'll be able to refurbish. So stick around and tune into the channel. Not the sort of restore people will be familiar with me doing. Far from it, to be quite honest. But a lot of fun, and just utilise your efforts. And to be honest, even if you lived in the most confined space and didn't have, you could sneak this down a passageway and put it right. So keep tuning in. That's where I'm going on. That's where I'm heading. And I hope you're going to follow me on it. I mean, doors dropped. I've got an idea for hinges, at back at hinges, to make it adjustable, make it strong, and make it right. And then, I mean, if I just take it in here, I mean, some of you have seen this before. It's got its own box, it's got its own name, got its own manual, and everything's on way. Like, these bits are all ready. That's carburetor bits, ultrasonic, ready to go in, and some of it will be zinc coated. Engines here. There's a redundant engine stand at minute. Well, it's not redundant, it's vacant. That's probably a better word to use. There's some 3H UNCs coming to mount onto the flywheel, so that will go on that stand. And then, as I say, as and when I get any free time, I can show you my efforts and show you where I'm going. These are the seats. Obviously, these will be taken off, all restitched, like I've just explained to you earlier. See, they're on stitching everywhere, but everything will go back together. All the frames fully refurbished, all back together, all cleaned up. Star Drops will do the job, and I'll explain that to you. Sewing machines up there. Seat on left. There's some boxes on top. They are different shoes for sewing machine to do different jobs. So come along for a ride. I'm pretty sure this little old quirky car will give you a lot of fun, a lot of pleasure, just watching with me. What you've got to remember is, if I'm chucking odd hours at it, well, them hours condense into little videos, so I think you'll appreciate it. So I can't fetch you along and do whatever hours, and also, as I said earlier, I'm going to do it on cheap. Well, my time is free to me, so that's why I do it out of normal working hours. We've still got to pay bills, still got to keep wool front door. But I'll show you, you don't need to buy much, and you don't need a lot to do what I'm going to do, so you'll see. And I mean, I know you're going to, well, I'll not keep going on, so stick around, give us a like anyway, subscribe to my channel, you want to see more of this little old car, because I'm sure people do, it gets a few views. Be a really interesting ride. I'm showing you where we're going now, I'm showing you, obviously, I'm on with it. I've got it in my head, what I want to do, and where I want to be. And pass a comment. Thanks everybody. Anyway, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. I don't know what way. Thank you.